Well, hello and good morning to episode 25 of Diver Dave's Social Distancing Omelet Series. Today we're going to make a mushroom omelet with three types of mushrooms. We have shiitake mushrooms, Porto Bella mushrooms, and mushroom straw. The mushroom straws have been peeled and came from a can. I also took the time to shred some rosemary Asiago cheese from Trader Joe's. We're using 2 jumbo eggs and, of course, 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter. Today I'm going to saute the mushrooms and then build the omelet in a pancake with the tablespoons of butter, and it's going to be delicious. Let's get going. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is crack the 2 eggs. Into the bowl. No shells. Oh, a double yolk. Good luck today. And set this off to the side. Okay, now I'm going to light the frying pan. Get it up to temperature. And add a couple of drops of olive oil to saute the mushrooms in. So here are the mushrooms, the shiitake, the straw, and the baby portobellos. I'm just going to cut them. It'll be a little easier to put in the omelet later. Also easier to eat. I'm not going to dice them, just quarter them. The mushrooms have been washed and dried, so they should be nice and tender, and the oil won't make a lot of splatter when it's cooking. I'm going to give it a little drop of its own olive oil. So it's nicely coated. The olive oil is up to temperature, and now I'm going to add the mushrooms. This is not going to cook that long, only a few minutes. Make sure everything's loose in the pan. Got to take out my spatula. As you hear the mushrooms in the background, I'm going to take the 2 tablespoons of butter and melt it in a frying pan to add to the eggs. This is my new high carbon steel pan, so it should be really nice and no stick. Okay, the mushrooms are coming along very nicely. Getting some nice color. It'll be about another minute or so till they're nice and tender. And then I'll plate this off to the side and continue to work on the pancake part of the omelet. Okay, as the butter has melted down, I'm going to whisk the butter into the 2 eggs, jumbo. Till they're nice and frothy. Okay, putting the egg batter into the frying pan. This is on low heat. I'll clean up the sides. And then I'm gonna dome it up. Okay, the mushrooms are looking perfect. So now what I'm gonna do is take the mushrooms and move them on to the cutting board. This is a new cutting board that will easily allow me to just pour everything, get in there, into the omelet. Okay, now you're clean. And we'll turn off the flame. So we have our mushrooms and our shredded Asiago with rosemary and olive oil. Okay, we're gonna check on the omelet now. Coming along very nicely. Moves well in the pan. And now with the liquid on top, I'm going to flip the omelet and start to build. Wasn't graceful, but it'll suffice. Now I'm going to move my lovely mushroom medley onto the omelet. Spread it out nicely, evenly. And now that that is done, I will do the same with the cheese. You can see the rosemary. It's coming through. Again, I've not used salt in any of these omelets, except the Japanese, which for whatever reason requires it. So I'll spread out this cheese a little more across this beautiful Asiago with rosemary. And now I think I'm gonna go for a flip. We have flip off. It's got a lovely light golden texture. I'm gonna dome it up for a minute, let the cheese melt, and hopefully I'm gonna flip this one today. Okay, let's go in for a look. Oh, the cheese is nice and melty. Omelet comes right out onto the spatula. Ease her back a little more. And we have flip off. It's only gonna take a minute on this side. I just wanna give the cheese a chance to melt a little bit more, and then I'll plate it up. Doesn't that look pretty? Okay, it's been in the pan for a little bit. Take her out. You can see all that lovely mushroom goodness and the cheese. We'll plate her down. Turn off the flame. I will garnish it with some fresh chives. And there you have it. Episode 25, a lovely mushroom omelet. Now I'm gonna take a bite. Okay, here we go. Got a little bit of the cheese, a little bit of the straw mushroom. The mixing of the mushroom, the Asiago, and the chives gives a wonderfully rich taste. This is going to be a delicious omelet, just like every other day. Well, I know what I'm having for breakfast. Hope you're going to enjoy yours.